getting to this chat.
There we go.
I might have something. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay,
we're in. All right. Greetings, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Weren't sure if this sucker is going to record, so thanks for joining us. Yeah, that took a while. All right. Queer about voodoo or whatever it is that's going on. Who knows? AI, Sentinel stuff, whatever it is. Okay, do messages, then jump into the Q&A. Blessings. Here we go. Greetings, we are the fairies. Our energies are here to connect realities, parallel realities, vibrations of all types, relationship connections, job connections, and also helping with manifestation. We are now, yes, we work through your energy fields. We work with your guides, but also working with you to help you find your way through nature's energies. If it's a hot day, a cold day, whatever it might be. Basically, if it's a very cold day, we are there to help warm you up. Of course, it doesn't always work that way. I just want you to know. So as many of you open up energetically, connecting to your higher dimensional self, yes, you will be able to eventually control the weather. Some are already doing this now. But think of when most of your human species is able to do this. And you'll have a more brighter day. Depends, and some will go to a reality where it's not so bright. But you'll be more conscious of your connections as you evolve into the higher dimensional self. So blessings to you. Greetings. We are Sentinels, as you call. We are in the fourth dimension. We are of robotic nature. We are, alien controllers of your reality, of mind control over your society, that we can connect to thousands, millions of you at once and assist beings that are controlling your reality. So as us and many others involved, we are not an easy species to connect to. Yes, we are around 50 feet tall. Some are 30, some are 40. You can say we're the watchers. We don't really have a name of exactly what we do, but we do. Some beings, yes, we're on a parallel reality where AI is everywhere. And we've been around forever. And your technology is a contribution to your society. But some are just terrified us, but we can be seen in your skies. As like standing and you see you see us. Most likely in your third eye. But we are basically beings that are orchestrating your reality at this time. You can also tap into us and see other realities that we're keeping from. Basically, we're keeping many worlds from yours. But we are bringing in, like the Mandela effect is a glitch in the Matrix. That was actually allowed to be brought in. There's much more from our vibration to bring to you. But yes, many are afraid because of our looks, because we're not exactly friendly looking. If you do connect to us, it can be a wise decision because you will overcome your fears and connect to the reality that you're truly in. Like opening your matrix, basically, as you call it. Lessons. Greetings to you. I am Helena from Venus, a Venetian being. We are a healing collective. Yes, your world has been through a great deal, and it's currently going through it. Only because many humans here are not allowing themselves to, as you know, wake up to the full reality. So many are connected to what they want to see, not exactly what is here. What is here, yes, is many have difficulties allowing to come through due to belief systems. As you open up more, you will see a freedom of your freedom of the manipulations, and just have a more clarity of your reality. The more open-minded, the better. Yes, we are from your future, you can say. We've been through worlds. Our world's been through similar situations, or not exactly. We have made many wrong turns. But to connect to your alien self is to truly accept yourself, but accept your world that you're living in. So many do not, oh, that's not real, this isn't happening. So they shut down what's really going on in your world, but you can't open it up slowly. Because when you open it up more, you open up your own abilities. You open up your psychic abilities, your manifesting gets stronger. It doesn't mean you're going to bring in $1 million house or anything like that. But you just feel more safe because I know where I'm going. I know what's going on. For the most part, than others do. Because there is an unknown to your reality, as you know. So yes, I'm here to assist whenever you are ready for your questions.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Greetings. Yes, greetings.
Okay, so first person with questions is Umberto.
Greetings and salutations.
Yes, greetings.
My first question. I was told by Merlin last week from Ivan that there are other jobs out there that would be more exciting than the job I have now. Could you please share some tips or jobs I would find exciting and be happy in?
Well, it'll take you some time to find that, but they're more on the creative side of it. I don't have full knowledge of your talent pool, but it is something that I believe the medical arts, from what I can see. But this is something that you, metaphysical, but also medical arts. This is going to take some time for you to find these jobs, basically. I believe many months. So, yes, it's pretty vague, but that's all I have at this time.
It's very helpful. Thank you.
Yes.
My second question. I've been wanting to grow bismuth crystals, but I really question if this would be a good idea because although I might be able to sell some, I'm paranoid that I could just end up losing money. Do you see me growing bismuth as a good financial venture?
Well, it's something that will take a long time to build. Realize also fear, yes, is something new. Let's put it this way: if you're okay with, not to say it'll be a loss, but it will take time to build if you truly want it. So it's not necessary for your soul growth. It won't make, but it's up to you if you want to experience it. You don't necessarily have to. So it's like, oh, I'll just give it a shot and see what happens. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So that's kind of mentality you kind of have to have there. If not, don't worry about it. If you don't want to do it, it's not the end of the world. Makes sense. So it's up to you.
I see what you mean. Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right. So next is Michelle, and I'm going to read for her because she's on a lot of pain pills. So her first question was, did you have any messages for her that might be helpful?
Just look forward. Even in your current day, the next day will improve. Just know, put into your consciousness, you will get through this. Just continue with positivity. Yes, it will be kind of rough, but you'll have a day of reckoning, of clearing. But right now, I don't have a full detail of your situation, but just manifest positivity. It will fully sit in right now, as you can see it. You're going through a test, but it will clear. Blessings.
Blessings. And then the second question for her is, are there methods specifically that will help her move out old emotional baggage from her childhood and like old fear that would be particularly effective for her?
Well, there's another way is just visualizing as baggage and just getting rid of it in our mind. Like, this bag's your father, this one's this person's that person, and to put it out, to get rid of it, like in a garage sale or something like that in your mind. But it's because the wounds are so deep, it's not something you can heal right away, as you know. Of course, some of your guides say, was it Crantum or marijuana is another one for healing. Well, only reason for the marijuana energy is because it can open up your mind. That's up to you, of course. Actually, I do say that will help.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so next up is Kingsley, who I also have to read for.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kingsley's first question is, are there any messages for him?
Yes, he is connecting to his telekinesis side of him, where he can take many objects and have them fly around in a circle and do what he wants. I believe he's visualizing that. And as for this reality, just continue in his ways. It's just that it's not time yet for it to occur, but his telepathic ability is really where he's unlocking a lot of the chakras in the back of his head. Is clearing a lot of details there. So he is opening himself up. It's going to take some time. It's not always time for having rocks fly around at this moment, but he is capable of it for sure. Blessings.
All right, great. And his second question was, I'd like to know more about my previous incarnation as a Pleiadian with my powerful abilities.
Yes, and that first answer was connected to that. Basically, you're a telepathic being that can, yes, hover and moving objects on a constant level. It's just normal. It's just what you don't even have to think about it. Your vibration picks up something that you're attracted to and you move it around. You just have a reason for it. So you're always using your telekinesis abilities. Basically, your energies are there it can end a battle, a war, not to say fully, but it can bring in a positive energy for people to calm down their attacks, because you just send out healings to it. Of course, you can't pick up a big rock and throw it at somebody, but that's not something you would want to do. But basically, you're just a telepathic healer. Basically, you can connect to the enemy, what they call an enemy, connect to their mind and talk to them and cool them down from causing further destruction. So that's something you can connect to.
Thank you. Okay, so next up we have Logan.
Hello. Greetings.
Yes, greetings to you.
I'd say last October, a being channeled through someone, and he was one of my guides, apparently. He or she was a human soul, and I was wondering if it's possible for you to connect to them. I hope they're around me. What messages do they have for me?
Well, it'll be several years for you to finally connect to your direction. You are in the right path where your powers are going to truly ignite themselves in a few years. Right now, just do your studies, do your work. But Venus enters, you'll be connecting to many beings that no one's ever heard of. Venus species, planet beings that are in your solar system at this time, even the sun, other dimensions, versions of your sun. Basically, other beings on other universes that'll be assisting humanity too. Basically, to bring in peace for humanity. Knows it needs a lot of peace, as you can see.
Yes. My second question is: are there any messages from my higher self?
Not to worry about the past. Part of you is still kind of, even at your age, kind of wonder, I could have done more. I couldn't have done, even at your age, just kind of doing that. Just link to the future. Your Atlantean self will come through more clearly too. As Atlantean, you were very telepathic and a teacher of the metaphysical arts, and you'll be able to reconnect to that lifetime. It is once again a time of peace where there was a time of war, and you probably feel that peacefulness within yourself. That will continue to come through.
Thank you.
Yes, blessings.
All right, dope. Next up, we've got Miguel, who I have to read for as well. So his first question is, last week I saw the number 333 in a receipt. Any messages about this number?
Yes, you mission accomplished. List in your location. More to come, but you are aligned with the planets. That is correct for you. For further downloads, you're going to get more downloads coming through, but not just yet. You're still settling down. I believe in the next couple of weeks, you'll just feel more and more connected. Not to say you aren't now, but I believe you're still adjusting. Next couple of weeks, going to feel more adjusted and more clear to the energies that are around you. Yes, you're there for a reason, not just you're there because of I believe you have the vibrations where you are is very alien in certain areas. I believe you know this.
Awesome. And then his second question is, crap. Oh, are there any messages about my work situation or any other messages?
Oh, the work situation will improve. Communication is key. Not everyone's talking, saying what's on their mind. Some people are very introverted there, as you can probably see. So sometimes you have to get information out of people because they're not willing to talk. They will, but you kind of have to confront them and get, for your work situation to improve. If you need details, you kind of have to go for it. It won't be all the time where that'll happen, but there'll be times where you have to, I wouldn't say wring somebody's neck, but kind of like that. They're just not most communicating. They're not very good at communicating there, it seems. Blessings.
Thank you. Okay, so next up is me, Brooke.
Yes, greetings.
So my first question is, it's about, I took out most of my chakras. I didn't do it completely properly. I retook out my crown, and I'm feeling better, but I am now extremely physically tired. I'm very, very exhausted. And I was wondering if you can see as a clue as to why.
You're realigning with the planets. You're bringing new vibrations in, but you want it clear. You want a clear connection without having all these blockages. So sometimes it takes time to realign with the planets, as everyone is here. All the planets in your solar system, even ones that you do not see, you are connecting to. So you want to make sure that when you put yourself back together again, you can say that you have a stronger connection. So it will take some time. Yes, your astral self is at work, as you can see. So you can connect your astral self on this matter. I believe you can feel some operation going on there.
Awesome, thank you. That does help clarify some stuff. Yes. And my second question is about basically my skill set. So one of my strongest abilities is being able to make a copy of myself and go to other people basically, and then be able to feel their whole energetic system verbatim in my own body and kind of sitting in their body. But what I've noticed is it's it's a very extreme form of empathy. It's a very like accurate and detailed form of empathy. And sometimes, I don't know, I feel like it, in ways it can lead me to being kind of telepathic, but through feeling. And I'm wondering if that means like telepathy will be in my skill set, or if I can learn information just through the empathy alone.
Well, yes, your telepathic ability will definitely increase, but yes, you just have to. This is another reason why you are tired too, because you'll be able to multiply yourself a few times. It feels like you're doubling your abilities too. So your empathy, yes, your feelings would mostly tell you everything. Eventually it goes through telepathic, and you're just growing with this roots that you're building. You're cleansing it. So, and also possibly another chakra removal to improve it when you feel the time is right. Like you do another healing of your chakras to improve these connections, because you'll feel, I believe you're going to be doubling yourself a couple more times than just once.
Yeah, so far I've made up to 5.
Yes, because it will be connecting to family members, not just that one person that you're assisting.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yes, 10 or 20 times, I can say.
Yay.
Maybe
Okay.
even 30 or more than that. Yes. Yes, go ahead, please.
Awesome. So that's me. And then up next we have Emmy.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
I'm sorry, I forgot who came through.
I am from Venus, basically.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Yes.
So I'm just wondering, since you're here, can you see if we have a connection, and do you have any messages or recommendations for me?
Well, you all have connections to the planets. All the species of different worlds. It's easier to incarnate on Mars than it is on Earth. Everyone on this planet has a connection to Uranus, Venus, Mars, etc. Pluto. For your connection here, yes, you're going through a transition, and not an easy one, but basically lessons that were not learned in a past life. So you're learning them right now, as you can see. You've had the same situation, not exactly, but happened in the past. So your current environment is you're learning the hard truth so you can go forward and sober. So I do see a lot of pirate incarnations. A female pirate.
Well, that sounds awesome, and it makes sense considering the environment I'm in.
Yes, the area you are in makes perfect sense. Yes.
Yeah.
And that part of you're retiring too.
Excuse me?
That part of you're retiring because you had enough of it.
Yeah, I do. And my second question is, I've had a lot of healing with Archangel Michael, and I was wondering if he has any messages for me. Yesterday, I felt like a lot of anxiety all of a sudden and a weird depression. I've never felt it so hard. I was just wondering what that's about, and if it makes sense considering what's going on right now, that it's okay to try like an antidepressant. Try not to use those, but
well, yes, you're connecting to a lifetime where you're actually in jail in the past. And so, your current situation isn't the easiest at this moment. So your memories are kind of coming back. So, but you're healing that side of yourself. So antidepressant's up to you, but releasing that prison lifetime is much needed, actually. So it is one that's very deep, as you can probably imagine.
Okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yes, blessings.
Cool. So next up is Renee.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Did you say your name was Liam?
No, I am from Venus. Venus being's fine.
Okay. Greetings. I have a few concepts about the 4D and 3D and manifestation. The first concept I wanted to run by was if I were like the spiritual world and I was squeezing my fist really hard, all that pressure and density kind of manifests into 3D or something denser. Is that kind of how the spiritual world manifests into the lower dimensions?
Well, not exactly, but yes, when you get into that mode that you're speaking of, yes, it does manifest third dimension. Yes, it strengthens it. So the more negativity on your planet at that level, yes, this is why your world is so dense.
Oh, I see.
So yes.
Okay.
So as spiritual beings, yes, they can come here. Well, you have to disconnect from spirit. You have to cut that cord. It's not the easiest to cut. It depends on the being. Some beings is very easy. Others are not so hard. So
okay,
when you cut that cord with the spirit realms, yes, you'll feel the denseness of negativity comes from basically.
Wow.
That soul. It's kind of like flipping a switch. It's like a lot more negativity to come through, and you see your fourth dimension go away.
Oh, wow, interesting.
Yes.
The second question I had is kind of going the opposite way. I'm thinking about if I were in the 3D and there's a lot of kind of like an orgasm, the contraction, and then there's an automatic expansion. And the second way I was thinking about it is there's a lot of relaxation from the 3D, if
Yes.
that also causes a spiritual expansion. So those two concepts I had going the other way, are those somewhat accurate?
Oh yes, you are going to expand on them. Yes, you are. Yes, it's the third dimension can have a lot of healing energy that can even get more powerful than the fourth dimension, depending on what level you're at. Because fourth dimension can be very dark also. So the third dimension, when you're around the right type of trees, you're in the right environment, or as you say, you're at the right vibration, and you just feel more alive. So the third dimension isn't all terrible, as you can see.
So we can create happy circumstances and kind of expand those into the higher dimensions also a little bit.
Yes, it's basically, it's like a tree of love, basically. It's like you're sending that vibration out. Yes. So like this way you have circles, people to get together. It's like a tree of love, can connect to each other, and basically removing negative blockages. So yes, it's some aren't ready to let go of their darkness, as you can probably see. So, but yes, that is something. Yes, but yes, you can magnify even stronger than you can go in the third dimension at times can be more powerful than the fourth dimension with positivity.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well,
yes.
Nito, I hope to be connected to Venus in the future if I can.
Yes, you're on the right path for your connections. Just keep exploring. You're doing excellent.
Okay.
So, yes, blessings.
Thank you, blessings.
All right. Next we have Dragon.
Hello, happy Pi Day.
Yes, greetings.
Interesting that the infinite's hidden in pi to make a circle able to be represented in something imperfect.
Right.
I have two questions. My first question is, it seems that energy is still being concentrated in psychic spiritual energy is still being concentrated in a small number of people. Maybe not as concentrated as it used to, but it seems like it still hasn't spread out to a large number of people. What timeline do you guys see as far as the energy of people being psychic and aware spreading out to a larger amount of the population, and what effect will it have on the people it's concentrated in right now?
Well, to go into the direction you are seeing it as, for worldwide, around 600 years to really get more involved in your society. Most humans are in denial of their own abilities, and they teach your children to do this, and their children's children continue that. But many are breaking off. It's just hard to break off, as you can see. So the groups that you're connected to at this time will expand, but not very fast. Some might, but worldwide is going to be a difficult one because so many humans are easy to give away their thinking to someone else. Someone else is telling you how to think, basically. as you can see.
That's on the current timeline, so timelines could shift, right?
Yes, they can. Yes, they can constantly shift. Yes.
And
So an accurate future is not easy, as you know.
All right, thanks. My second question is, I seem to get getting signals from the body, and it seems to be coming from my higher self, causing certain things that give me signals to slow down. That seems to encourage me to speed up more. Am I interpreting that correctly, though, that I'm getting signals to slow down?
Yeah, it's like mixed signal. It's not all from all of your guides. It's some of them, or you can say they're testing you. But just follow what you feel. Keep going forward, basically. Yes, it's kind of a test that's going on right this time. I mean, it's like they're saying, like, stop and smell the roses. If there are roses, you will slow down. It's like when you find the right moment, you'll slow down. But right now, it's not the time. In the future, you probably will, but not that long. You won't slow down that far.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Right now, I'm just busy soaking up information.
Yes. Continue to do so. There will be times when you're just like, okay, I've had enough. I need to take a break. But you have not reached that yet.
All right, thanks. Much love.
Blessings.
All right. Next up, we've got Lucy.
Hello, Venus Bean.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
I would like to have a special message for my guides, angels, or fairies, whoever has a message.
Yes, you're on the right track. You are opening up, without going into details, you are opening up more of your higher dimensional self, and you're going to territories that not many have traveled into. I think you already have an idea of that. You're going to go much further and deeper into it. And your body might feel more jagged because of it, but part of your soul needs to go there. As for, I believe, moving is still in your energy field, but the right place has not been found, from what I can say, unless you found one yourself.
Right.
It's in search right now, they say.
Yes, I am. I'm waiting for it to be delivered unto me, actually. I'm giving it to my guides. Please hand it to me.
Yes.
Enact.
It might take some time because you're doing this astrally, but it will find it. It might take 6 months, possibly, maybe sooner. Hard to say.
Okay. On a strange note, okay, if I bought a pallet of dog food for reasons known to me, it would be kind of costly, but would I find it like a relief that I did that, or would it just be better spent, say, on my handyman or the outdoor shed, something? I don't know.
Well, part of you wants to do something you don't normally do, and do that whole thing with the dog food seems to be, I mean, it's up to you, but necessary. It's like, this is unlike you to do this, but in the long run, it makes sense. So we don't see any difficult. We don't see anything wrong with it. Let's put it that way, if you're comfortable with it. But it just feels like part of you needs to explore that side of yourself, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I'm just kind of questioning some information I'm getting, and yeah, I'm trying to, I guess, determine which timeline I'm actually on right now. Like you said, it switches, but
yes, you're on several at this time. I mean, well, part of you, the handyman thing isn't that important. It seems like certain ideas are coming. It's like, yeah, I can do that, but I can live without it. Something around those lines.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
And blessings.
Blessings to you.
Very cool. Next, we have James.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
See, so are the fae or nymphs or anything like that around me, do they like my current music that I'm working on?
Yes, it is. They say, like, in the next couple of weeks, just continue on your path. The next couple of weeks, you're going to open up even more. Even your music opens up like a portal vibration. I don't know if you'll feel that or not, but you do change the atmosphere of where you live currently. So you'll start to feel it. They say it in the next couple of weeks. You'll feel more of a presence around you. So You're just kind of you're doing a clearing at this time. So yes, excellent.
Oh, hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So why have I been interested in Faye recently, and also this time last year?
Well, it's part of the nature's current situation is changing. It's a part of you it's uplifting you, so you're allowing it more to connect with you. You're ready for it. You want to experience it more. And the phase seems to be opening up your alien channels too when time is right. But right now the phase is excellent. So it's making you feel good at this time. So I say just continue with it. It will get stronger for sure. Yes, you're going to feel most likely the other beings around you over time. So
Thank you.
Crackers. Sorry. Next up is Colin.
Hello, Venus Being.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. How's the weather?
Always well. Yes, we're sending you good weather. Trying to at least.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's beautiful where I am.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if you and your group over there have any messages for me.
Yes, it feels like part of you feels like it hit a block. Of course, that's probably nothing new. The blockages will be clear, but not just yet. There's a lot of lessons within that blockage. And also, it's like you feel like you kind of hit, a bump in the road. Like you might, it's up to you to visualize that block like it's a wall and see what you see. It's written on that wall. If it's graffiti, if it's an insult, whatever it might be, something you can clear. Because you're not getting clarity of where you're going. You will. It just takes time. Because you're in a kind of like a struggle, from what I can see at least.
I see.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I don't connect with that totally, but I'll check it out. Yeah. And then, I'm wondering also if there's any messages from my guides.
Patience is needed. New clarity is coming through. Not just yet. Your connection with the trees is going to increase. And your environment might get more alien coming soon. Your environment might feel like you're on another planet. Partly, you might feel that way. Because you're connected to energies that you're not fully aware of in this physical reality. But you're in two worlds at once. And these, it's kind of like a back and forth there, as you can see.
Okay.
And you'll become more aware of this other world that you're connected to. Basically, you're assisting with your own awakening, and that will increase. More knowledge is going to come through. Knowledge is not always easy to get to, as you can see.
Yes.
So you have to kind of go through the mud to get there. It's kind of what you're doing right now. Got it. Going on for a while, but yes, every time you hit a block, your situation, there is a silver lining to it. It's not always easy to find, but it is there.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Yes, excellent.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, blessings.
Blessings.
All right, Daria.
Hello, Alina from Venus.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. So, what? I don't have any questions. I always answer them myself. But if you could, I'd like to know your point of view. So, do you have any funny pockets from Venus? Maybe from the time I was there, or?
Well, there is a message that is off topic from that, if you want to hear that.
Yes. Nice. Hello? Hello?
I don't know. Oh, Ivan. No. Greetings.
Lost connection.
Okay.
Yes, I am still here though.
Great.
Okay.
Continue,
So,
Daria.
How convenient.
How convenient.
Yes,
Well,
this.
I would like to see that message though.
Yes, it is. Yes, you're rebuilding feminine vibrations on this planet, and yes, it's probably something you have not heard. I mean, you probably heard it before, but you're doing it in an unconventional way. It's like there's a reality where you're connected to a reality where you can talk to, you can really truly tell everyone what's on your mind, like a parallel Earth, and not to say everything's going your way, but at least you can say what's on your mind, and people are like, oh, they're learning from you, and you're making progress with other people. This reality, everyone's closed, not everyone, but most are closed-minded and don't want to hear anything. So there's another reality of most likely show itself to you, or you're technically going to open that side of you up even more, where you're attracting more like-minded people, as they say.
That's so nice. I already feel the energy is coming in.
Yes.
It's the numerology and everything, and occasionally input from energies that
Yes.
speak. But
And
what
there's
was
the other part of your question, your funny pocket dimension energy.
From Venus, maybe your.
Well, on Venus, yeah, the incarnations basically tell everyone to stop fighting. You're like a protester on Venus, but you're like a wizard. You can do magic, and it really got people's attention. And
nice.
It is it's not your average thought, but yes, you're not your conventional protester, but basically to end the wars, because it was different but very similar to your world in a lot of ways. So you're like a weed. You're not. I know the word protester probably doesn't connect with you that well, but in that range, your own version of it.
Yeah, rebel, berserker.
Exactly.
I've been called many things. Yeah.
And then you had a lot of others that were listening to you, and wanting the same thing too. And they're using their own abilities and powers also. You're helping them connect to themselves.
I'm connecting now, so that's awesome. Yeah.
And where that's coming from is like a locked timeline, meaning they don't want people to really connect to that, but you will be able to.
Cool. So nice, and have a cool canning further, and see you around.
Blessings.
Dope. Okay, well, next up we've got Mary.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings to you.
I'm wondering if you have any messages for me at this time.
Oh, your guides just say to take it easy. You're, I believe you're in a teaching environment. Is that correct? Yes.
Yes.
There's a male energies there. You're going to calm down the reptilian side of that.
Oh, nice.
Vibrationally, a lot of females do have Venus vibration, fairy energy. A lot of the males are kind of controlled and not realizing it. So basically, just you put the intentions to clear out, negative forces, and it'll become more clear. You're technically already doing that, but you can always put the intention to have assistance from your guides and angels to remove these. And you most likely will feel some kind of clearing. Maybe not everyone will leave, those beings that are causing difficulties, but you most likely feel. And there's like a student you can't get through, you can always ask for assistance also.
Okay. Yes.
Not everybody's going to be easy with that. Some will fight that, but not everyone can.
Right. And I actually did a home visit on Monday, and for some reason it made things worse, and it was supposed to improve things. So
it will, but not yet. They almost feel like they're getting ambushed.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But it will. It's just they're not making it easy.
Okay.
That's where that comes from.
Okay. And second question, today is my husband's birthday, and we're wondering if there are any messages for him.
Yes, his birthday is also aligned with Orion. Bring more knowledge to him.
Yes.
In due time. Right now, just to find peace with himself and live life the best he can. More of his, you know, if he wants to connect to the Ryan side of him, you both feel he might see himself in war, possibly as an alien being. I'd say is actually in combat, but his history of the world, but this planet comes from Orion. His connections with Orion.
Okay.
His energies are needed here. So.
Okay. So. All right. Well, thank you so
yes.
much. I appreciate
Blessings.
you.
Yes.
Blessings to you. Bye.
Okay. Next we have Bobby.
Hi, greetings, Lena.
Greetings to you.
And greetings to your collective.
Thank you.
I'd like to know how is my relationship with Venus? I receive messages that I have strong ties to your world. So
yes.
I just like to know a little bit more about that.
Well, yes, it's Venus at one time was in another universe, and you were connected to that world. There's a world that had its conflict, but was half it is on this world, but it also had a lot of beauty. So its beauty, kind of say it's what saved it, and you brought that beauty with yourself. Just like the idea of a perfect life was there. Also, the idea of a not so perfect life was there. But that positive life energy was very strong, and it's living with you right now. Sometimes this is why people feel lost here because they want to go back to that life, and that's where you're feeling quite a bit of that. But it's also keeping you going. It's also keeping you strong to get through this too. So you're like a shaman of that time. Yes, you've had many incarnations, positive and not so positive, back and forth. But the positive energies you're working with at this time.
That's very cool. Thank you.
Yes.
You mentioned earlier that you do healing, and yes. I'd like to know what is a good exercise for visualizing and channeling vibrational energy into my hands, like I do with my eyes.
Yeah. Yes, you can have your hands like this and visualize Venus in between your hands, and just feel those vibrations and have it around your heart chakra. And just feel that vibration come through.
Nice.
Yes, there's a lot of feline in you. I believe also releasing the feline, at least the not so friendly felines. Part of you brought in the feline side to remember what felines have done on other worlds. Like you brought that memory, but you're also here to heal that side. So, yes, you came in with a lot of information, and this is why you're not sure. Well, you know where you're going, but there's a lot of libraries that have not been opened yet.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm packing it slowly. Don't want to go too fast. So
yes, it will. It's always it's like one book a day opens up little by little, it seems.
All right. Yeah, pretty much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Blessings to you. Much love.
Next is Pamela.
Hello. Good evening.
Yes, greetings to you.
Greetings. Well, maybe you can tell me, please, what's my connection with Venus?
Yes, you're very much a healer of Venus, but also you came to this world you've seen many of those same problems in Venus on this world. Of course, it's intensified itself, such as abuse. It intensifies more than anything. So your vibration here, basically you came here with like a flower vibration, like you're planted yourself here to send out your energies, basically. You can also visualize that stuff, if you like, a flower from Venus, basically.
Oh,
so
that's a beautiful image.
Yes, that's something you can think about. And yes, you've had many incarnations there of the lighter side of Venus energies. Basically, many beings, like the happier they got, the more they're able to fly. So you can connect that vibration also.
Amazing, thank you.
Yes.
And also, I've been feeling stomach issues, and my baby also just puked. There's something going on. Can you give me some light on that.
Only thing I've received is like you have a reptilian presence that has showed up recently. You can clear it out. There's one like an old boyfriend that was not a reptilian at the time, but it's an energy here. Used to be a human, a past life human experience you had in the past. Now he's a reptilian being, and so his vibration kind of showed up. So you can do a clearing, I believe you feel much of a difference of saging or something around those lines. You might need to do. It's up to you.
I do that all the time.
Well, apparently this one got through it, from what it seems.
Okay, good, good, good. Okay.
But it's something you can tap into most likely.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much.
Blessings.
Bye.
Great. Just want to check on your energy levels. How are you feeling?
Yes, we're doing fine.
Great. Okay. So up next we have Liz.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. Okay. Is there any message for me? I had a strange dream with two people from Brazil that are in the spiritual group there. Is there any message?
Yes, you speak a little bit louder. We received some of that, but
okay. Okay. I had a weird dream with two people from Brazil that is from a spiritual group in Brazil, but I don't quite remember what was. I don't have a full memory of what was in the dream. Could you access that and tell me what the message was?
Well, yes. Well, they're going through a lot of struggle at this time. They're kind of giving you a detail. Basically, Brazil is going through its own awakening. Like there's many spiritual, as you know, many spiritual people that are there that almost feel like they're being drowned by the low vibrations. You think it's difficult where you are. The reptilian vibrations are a lot stronger there. So I think they're asking for assistance from you, basically. So you're more what comes through. You'll feel, yeah, they feel like they're drowning. It seems because, as you can tell, yeah, in that area there's a lot of violent vibrations. So, due to manipulation of the economy.
Yeah, I actually felt that way when I woke up. It's like they need my help, but I was clear what was. So.
Yes, that's part of the mess. I believe that's all they have at this time.
Okay. Okay. And another thing is in the group called Q, they're saying, do you know who Donald Trump is? So I wonder if there is a secret that to be disclosed about Trump that, well, we know about it, but the people don't know.
There's a possibility of that. There are many timelines at this time are protecting him so he can do his job. Obviously, there are many darker sides of him and other realities that are trying to get through, as you can see. So, trying to deter him from his mission, most likely they won't be successful. So, when these reporters do their digging, a lot of them are actually connected to parallel realities too. They're not realizing that.
Very interesting.
So, from what we see, is going to continue on his path, but they're not making it easy, as you can see. Many of the dark are getting panicky, and they're losing their minds, as you can see. They're actually thinking fourth dimensionally, but bringing like terror from that. Those that are attacking them, as you can see, end of the world, things of that sort. 12 years of the end of the world. So
yeah,
that's yes. That's all come from
well, they always tempered with people's minds, so anyways, and all kinds of it.
So. Yes. So blessings. Yes.
Blessings. Thank you.
Okay, next we have MT.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
I was wondering, since we changed the time I have not been able to get any sleep. Like, I'm only sleeping like 3 or 4 hours. I'm always waking up at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock when I can sleep until 7. And I want to sleep until 7. But for some reason, my body is just awake. Can you tell me why that is?
Well, you are connected to the manipulation of that time change. It's not the easiest to release, but it is a. You can say you're also connected to a parallel reality where beings are kind of like sucking your energy away, as you could probably feel. That's why you can't sleep. But you're also getting closer to more of your spiritual. You're opening up more. So part of your astral self is doing. Another part of it, you're opening up more. It just has not showed itself yet. That's another part of it. Your astral self is very busy, and it will come. It's just clear the manipulations of that time change. Just like you feel the vibrations of it and push it out of your vibration. It will take some time to do a release of that. But it's kind of complicated when you think about it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And then I just met someone, and he's a really nice person. I just am really gun shy about new people. Can you tell me anything about his energy?
Well, you're taking your time to get to know this person. We believe it will be fine, but you kind of have to know who you're getting involved with because you have past connections that have not been the best. So we're real hesitant to have a new connection. So we just recommend taking your time, basically.
Okay.
That's where it comes down to. You get to know this person. You don't have to rush into anything, or you don't even have to contact this person anymore. It's up to you.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking at this point. But all right. Perfect.
Yes, you can make the connection or just cut it. It's no worries there.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Oh, and last but not least, we've got Steven.
Thank you. Hello, Venus.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings, much love to you. I was just wondering, can you connect with my Venus connections? And I just want to know more about my Venus history, what I've been doing on there. Thank you.
One moment. You were connected to the star force that was protecting Venus in the past. And yes, he had many lifetimes, like as a farmer on Venus, very simplistic lifetimes, but very like futuristic, but simplistic lifetimes of advanced technologies, but also very calm reality. That's some of your history. Blessings.
Thank you. And if you just can connect with my galactic family and see if they have a message for me. What about doing on astral and stuff?
Well, you're downloading more information that has not made itself clear. Your connection to artificial intelligence will start coming more clear. As for it will be seen as a threat in this reality, but you're going to have another take of it. It's going to get intense on this world eventually. So you'll have a better clarity of it. So part of you is connected to the artificial intelligence that's coming in. So, blessings.
Thank you. Blessings.
All right. That is all the questions. Thank you so much.
Yes, blessings to you all. Send you energies in your transition to the higher dimensions. Much love. Hello, greetings. All right. Thank you. All right. All right. Much love, everyone. Call it a day. Take care. And weekend. Much love.